What's up, guys? Average Kiwi guy here. How y'all doing? So, if you have watched my other videos, that's cool. But if you haven't, just again, I'll apologize if my voice sounds a little bit rough and a little lackluster. Unfortunately, I've had norovirus for the past couple of days. It's been pretty nasty, so I'm sort of just recovering now. Luckily, I sort of bounced back a little bit right before Blizzcon, so I'm still kind of recovering from that. But moving forward, Diablo 4, BlizzCon, uh, the whole stuff last year, that went down. That went down well. Yeah, do you have a phone type thing? But this year they actually came out with something. They came out with Diablo 4. Um, I've played Diablo 3. I played through whole Reaper of Souls, all that stuff. I did all that whole thing. It's just the whole asymmetric stuff. It's not really not really my thing. Like, I'm not into like PoE and stuff like that's I watch it. Like, I've got a couple of streamers I watch, but it's never been something that I've been able to get into. I think because the you I think Diablo not so much, but like PoE, like it's all the, like, you see like the talent tree and it's so freaking crazy. It kind of scares the shit out of me. So these types of games, like, I can see like what's enjoyable about it, like making builds and just wreck, like it's like a power trip. You're just wrecking all of these things, and I get that. And just like loot and stuff like that, and making new builds and all the rest of it. But personally, I've never really gotten too into it, other than like completing the Diablo 3 story and stuff, and dabbling in PoE a little bit. But Diablo 4, very anticipated, I think, by a lot of people. Diablo's kind of been forgotten for a little while. Really since Reaper of Souls came out way back. So let's just see what they come up with, and let's have a look. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Now we go. All right. Looks very lively. I know it's Diablo and stuff. I'm trying to remember what happened in Reaper of Souls. I know a lot of shit went down near the end.
Thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred light. Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Though my path is wrought with darkness.
Shut up.
Shut up. It's never good when the crazy chanting.
They have our scent. Run!
Run! Blizzard Entertainment.
Just keep running. Are you out of your mind?
These
He's
guys.
not going
They're
to
not
make
any of their
it.
classes, are they?
He has to.
They're just treasure hunters or
Blessed
something.
Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine
Hey,
wisdom guides
look at me. All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
Why would
I know.
gold be hidden behind demons?
No.
I'd
Breach the
question
seal.
that.
Get us through that
Maybe.
door.
Oh, light, help me. By 3 they come. By 3 thy way opens. Blood shows.
I don't like the look of that that symbol there. It looks a little bit
Blood is the key.
Diablo-like.
Blood is the key!
What?
I need 2 of you!
No! Go! I'll hold them! Go!
Guy's a badass.
It says the blood of the willing goes.
You gotta be kidding me!
that's not, like, creepy as shit.
We have to help him!
He's dead already.
He's dead already. No, he's not. Well, he's dead.
It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4.
Okay. He looks on the bright side of
Be
things.
hidden here somewhere. Read this.
Yeah, this don't look right. This looks a little bit creepy.
By 3 they come, by 3 thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Ha!
Creator.
Hail the daughter of... Oh no. No, no, no.
What about the coin? What does it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak this.
Don't lie to me!
We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
Oh shit. Whoa! This is a lot more like sinister and horror-like. Whoa. Oh! Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh, This is a lot darker than I remember Blizzard titles normally being. Holy shit, they're like...
The eternal light protects me. The divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred ways.
That's nasty as shit.
My salvation. By 3 they come. By 3 thy ways. By the blood of the willing.
So he tricked them there?
We call thee home.
Who the hell's this dude? That is nasty as shit.
Come.
Blessed Aberrant, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is
Open
wrought
your
with
eyes.
eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Thy eternal light
Oh,
protects
the
me.
light ain't
Eternal
protecting
light
you,
protects
pal.
me.
Hell no.
There is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Don't think it's knowledge you want to learn, pal.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak
Nope.
the words.
Nope.
Call her home.
Nope.
By 3 they come. By 3 thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred. creator of sanctuary.
Oh shit!
Hail. Lilith.
Oh shit! Bringing out Lilith now. Holy cow! You got your knowledge, pal? Damn.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Holy shit. Look at her cape. It's like a blood flesh cape. Damn. That was creepy as shit. That was creepy as hell. That was creepy as hell, man. I don't like shit like that. Alright. That was a lot more like, that was far darker than a lot of Diablo stuff. Well, most Blizzard stuff you'd expect from them to be. I think they did say like we're embracing a more like horror, grittier type thing. So maybe they're trying to go, I guess, like, you know, Diablo fans and PoE fans thing. They're definitely trying to go on that darker path, like towards maybe like what PoE does. I always found PoE's a lot more of that sort of darker, bloodier sort of theme. And I think that, and what I've seen of the gameplay and stuff, it looks kind of that way too. It's the way it looks, like a little more less, I wouldn't say cartoony, like a little, yeah, little less Blizzardy, a little more realistic sort of thing. I don't know. A little more toned down on the effects, maybe. No, I don't know how to say it, but it's definitely a lot more different from what Diablo 3 is. It looks a lot more less I think like the environments look less vibrant. Like they're a lot more dreary, a lot more like darker, and you know, I think because they said like heaven's closed and like the angels won't help us anymore and all this different stuff is happening, and I think like the world's far darker, sinister place and all that stuff. So yeah, so we got Diablo 4. Apparently it's not coming out for a while. They've sort of only, I think they've only really just started kind of really getting going on it. They showed some gameplay and stuff. They showed 3 classes. Barbarian, Sorceress, and Druid. So those who are looking for Druid, that's back. Druid looks really cool, by the way. From what I can tell, like, you know, you got like companions, like wolves and stuff, and you use like storm magic and earth magic and stuff. It looks pretty cool. And then Barbarian is what you expect, but they have an arsenal system, and they can use like 4 different weapons, and like I think you can have like, I'm guessing like a 2-handed might take up 2 of the. I got 4 weapon slots, so I'm guessing a 2-handed would take up 2 slots, and then the other 2 you could use like two 1-handers or something, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you can fit like different legendaries into that one, so it's quite diverse in what you can do there. And then sorceress is like, you know, what you expect from, you know, wizard, sorcerer, you know, magic, blah, 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 all that stuff. So they said like it's gonna be an open world, non-linear campaign, which you can share it as well with some people, and there's PvP in certain areas, so that's the thing. I mean, I'm interested in it. Like I'm not like an old school Diablo player. Like I didn't play the old any of the old Diablos. I played the only one I played is Diablo 3. But I am somewhat interested in playing it. Like it does look pretty cool. I think for me, like, if it's a little less daunting than PoE, I think like just personally, like from my experience of Diablo 3 and PoE, like PoE's just a lot of stuff, and I think I don't really have the patience to sit down and really learn everything. Where I think Diablo is something that you can kind of get into a lot quicker, I think. Um, but this does look interesting. It looks a lot more like they said, like there's gonna be like not absolute victories. I think they said like that. Like there is gonna be times where you lose, and like there are gonna be a lot of people that die and stuff. So I think this is gonna be very dark, very dreary, very like, oh man, like did we actually do anything right here? Doesn't seem like it. So I think a lot of people are gonna be dying and stuff. Which I mean, I'm not all about that. Sometimes like I'm not into and like I think that's what puts me off PoE a little bit as well. Is like just the whole like everything is just always freaking like blood things bursting out of things and all the rest of it. Like I'm not into that. I'm not into all that stuff. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But them bringing Lilith in like is pretty cool. Like Lilith was they basically created Sanctuary, and she knows humans and how they work and all that stuff. So that's pretty interesting. Will be interesting to see if Diablo shows up. I mean, that is his name on the box. I think in some shape or form Diablo will show up. They always do. He always does. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, that was definitely not a cinematic I was expecting at a BlizzCon. Like that's got to be the most goriest cinematic we've had at a BlizzCon ever. Seriously, like literally 3 guys getting pinned up onto pillars and then basically the blood getting pulled out of them, made into this blood cape, which then goes on to Lilith. I was like, okay. And like the screaming and like I always hate when the limbs break and stuff. Like it's just I'm a wuss when it comes to that stuff. I really am. You'll never see me play horror games and stuff. I hate it. I hate it. But it's definitely like a different take, I think, on Diablo. I think they needed to maybe do that because it's been a while since they've done Diablo in any shape or form like new, except for Immortal, but we won't go into that. I think they definitely wanted to take it to that next step. I definitely think for the next few, I guess until like it'll be PoE versus Diablo 4 for a while now. I know there's been a few things on Twitter and stuff, so that was kind of funny to see like between the two. I know PoE's 4.0, which I know is a really big update that's coming for the game is coming around, so I think that's gonna be like an interesting battle between the two. But it's good. Like competition is always good. Like it makes people make better things. You always need to up the ante to the to beat your competition, which is good. Keeps everyone honest. That's why I always like Final Fantasy 14 and WoW going at it. Like it's always good. It means everyone's got to make the next thing better. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, that trailer was creepy. It was creepy as shit. But yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you want to have a look around, see if you like the channel. If you do, hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate it. I'm sort of just getting back into the swing of things. Like I said, I have been sick for the past few days as well. It's not been a great few days. Just sort of getting over this norovirus, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye on the rest of BlizzCon and stuff. See if anything else interesting pops up. Maybe do a sort of wrap up of BlizzCon or something. Maybe, not sure. Just see how I'm sort of feeling over the past few days. But yeah. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace. Bye.